My name is Mariel and I am the CEO slash founder of Pink Fruit Products. I am from the Bronx, New York, born and raised. My culture is Dominican American culture. Large population of Hispanic and Latinos here, and I did a lot of growing up in Washington Heights too. Being Dominican, once you kind of come of age, it's like a tradition that you relax your hair. So growing up, I always thought my hair was bad, hard to manage. You know, pelo malo is really what you hear a lot growing up. Once you kind of hit like your tweens, your teen years, you get your hair relaxed and you start going to the salon every single week. You kind of start to realize that it's a very negative relationship that you have with your hair. I had been relaxing my hair, straightening my hair, using extensions, you know, sew-ins, all that kind of stuff, to the point where my hair was really damaged and it was like up to here and it just wouldn't grow. At least I thought it wouldn't grow. I felt really self-conscious that, you know, I had no hair. It was like super thin and I just wasn't feeling it. So I kind of decided, like, you know what, I think it's time to try something new because what I'm doing right now is not working. A lot of the products that were out there were catered to women who were already natural, who were already veterans with the curly hair game. What I noticed was missing was just like ingredients that actually helped my hair. My hair would look good for a couple of hours while it was still wet. And then as soon as it was dry, it kind of went back to being kind of crazy, you know, like curly and then straight. And I started making things at home with butters and oils and things like that. And that's when I really started to see a difference in my hair. So the name Pink Fruit Products comes from the ingredient that we use to naturally color the products. So it's called alkanet root powder. It creates this really, really beautiful, deep plum color. And if you mix it with, you know, let's say a product or even a soap that you're making, it makes a bunch of different colors. I kind of decided to name the brand after that because it was such a big part of its look and its aesthetic. So that's where Pink Fruit Products came from. We really heavily focus on formulas. We're not just putting anything in there. We're not using any fillers. You know, every single ingredient has a purpose. I really created this brand out of the frustration of using products that weren't truly helping my hair. So I decided to get these products in other women's hands, like my friends, my family, and see how it was working for them. I started getting a lot of positive feedback. You know, at that point I was just kind of like, this might be, you know, a little bit of a good entrepreneurial path. Let me just kind of see how it goes. And ever since then, I've just stuck with it. After I went natural, my family definitely started being intrigued by it. At first, they definitely made fun of me. They called me pajona, you know, lepeina, every Spanish like insult in the book that they could find, because they were just confused as to why my hair was curly all of a sudden when my entire life my hair was straight or relaxed, and so was theirs. But once I started going natural and my hair actually started, you know, curling up and actually looking nice while it was natural, they also kind of started to discover the natural journey as well. They started to see it's possible. You know, this whole bad hair thing is not true. What I hope to change or accomplish with Pink Fruit Products is just really kind of helping other women change the relationship that they have with their hair. I don't think that people talk about it enough when it comes to the natural hair journey. It's really not just about hair. It's about the relationship that you have with your hair. If you think you have bad hair, you're gonna hate looking at yourself in the mirror. If you're trying to constantly manipulate your hair to look like somebody else's, you're gonna hate looking in the mirror. So it's really like more deep rooted than just your hair. It's really changing how you see yourself and ignoring society's standards of how you should look and being okay with putting yourself back into control of your self-image. I wanted to be a marine biologist when I was a kid. Even if I could go back in time, the journey would probably still be the same. It's bittersweet, you know, a little bit. I think if I grew up with a mom who knew how to do natural hair, I wouldn't get the journey as much as I do. So if I had to tell young me anything, it would just be to be patient. You're gonna eventually figure it out.